Liberia is a founding member of the United Nations since June of 1945. Our country has only served on the Security Council once, and that was in 1961, when Liberia split a 2-year term with the Republic of Ireland. When Liberia served on the United Nations Security Council in 1961, it made several notable contributions. One, Liberia used its position to advocate for the unity and independence of African nations, particularly significant during a time when many African countries were still under. Liberia promoted and supported
every day, there are issues happening around us that tend to shift the destiny of our country and our lives. How well are you abreast with those issues and their impacts? Join Insight Liberia on Kia 95.9 FM, an early evening, informative and interactive, thought-provoking and stimulating political talk show that beats the political, social, economic, and developmental issues and unpack them for you with accurate, balanced, and credible analysis as well as reports from across the counties. It's Inside Liberia with your host, Morris Desmond from Mondays to Fridays, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Kia 95.9 FM. You dare not miss it.
Friday for everyone. A Friday that is so jolly, as people may say. But it is on Friday, man. TGIF, thank God it's Friday, and thank God we are back to talk about the issues that matter. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God we are back on Kia Radio 95.9, talking about the issues that matter to Liberia, talking to human interest stories, making sure that our people get to know what is happening in their country, and affording them the opportunity to be in a part of prevailing situations that arise in their country. We can't track them down in their own country. And that is why we continue to let them know what is happening, and we do everything humanly possible to do our best. And that is it. Welcome, folks, wherever you are. If you're in Moserado County, welcome. If you're in Bapolu, welcome. Bombing. If you're in Grand Cape County, welcome. If you're in Magibi, maybe you're in Grand Bassa or Lower Bunk, wherever you are, where it is good to have you on this very lovely and Sunday, Friday afternoon. The program is Eastern Liberia on Care Radio 95.9. And of course, I am not alone. I'm here with Calvin Gray, my partner. And I'm also here with George Gwe, who is making sure that the sounds are perfect. He's our able producer, making sure that we can be visible as we go along. It's good to be here and it's good to be back. And it is with great pleasure. Yesterday was a very wonderful show. Oh, I really enjoyed your participation. And everybody was concerned about some of the issues that we were discussing. And today we intend to talk about them again. And we intend to talk about more issues as they arise. Today is Friday. And we will not be too political, a little bit less political, but we will talk about the issues that matter to Liberia. We will attempt to talk to the Director of Press and Public Affairs at the Ministry of National Defense. Like we announced to you on yesterday, we intend to have him via phone to talk to us on the remaining days of the Armed Forces Day celebration that is pending. What are the issues what are the programs that they've planned for our men and women in arms? Oh yeah, good to be here. Of course, shortly we go around the world, take bits and pieces of news for you. We'll come back, we'll talk about the Care Humanitarian Foundation. And after which we come to talk about the national issues that are trending. Trending national issues. Yeah. So it is a big lineup for you. Next week we'll have guests. Yeah, we promise to bring you guests next week. There are a lot of people on our schedule for next week. And we announce their names as we go along. Yeah, so we may bring Councillor Finley Kanga, the head of the Office of the Ombudsman. He will join us next week. We're fighting hard to bring him back. You know, the other day we should have hosted him, but there were some technical issues. So we couldn't, but we have to bring him back. And we intend to bring a deputy minister that we are talking to already. He has already given us some small green light. Let's keep praying that it works and it materialized. Once it is perfect and 100%, we'll bring them on the radio. But that is it. Let's go around the world quickly. When we come back, we go to Calvin Gray. But let's do this right here. Don't go away, folks. We are right here. This is Care Radio 95.9, and we are grateful to be here on a Friday. So yeah, Friday for everyone, right? Yeah, Friday is for everyone. Let's see, and let's go right here. Yeah, trying to go around the world. Taking bits and pieces of news for you. Knowing exactly what is happening in other countries. There is a big criticism around the United States of America against President Donald J. Trump for his policies, some of the policies he has and some of the policies you have introduced to America, they are not that unique to the American society. And then yesterday, Trump posted and says something, and I'll read that before we take the bits and pieces of news we are supposed to take. Something very significant Trump posted yesterday. Trying to get what Trump posted on yesterday. So yeah, I have it. Trump said, looks like billions of dollars have been stolen at USAID. The Omega, serious problem. He said, looks like billions of dollars have been stolen at USAID. And other agencies, much of it going to the fake news media as it paid off for creating good stories about the Democrats. The left-wing wreck, known as Politico, seemed to have received 8 million. Did the New York Times receive money? Who else did? This could be the biggest scandal of all time. Perhaps the biggest in history. The Democrat can't hide from this one. Too big and too dirty. That is coming from the President of the United States of America, giving justification why USAID was shut down. Let's watch and give you some more news right here. Let's go to the United States quickly and see what is happening there. Please share the video. Those of you that are watching now, but please don't forget to leave your comments right on our live Facebook feed. Trust me, we'll read them out for you. We'll recognize you and just tell us where you're watching us from. So those of you that want to watch us live on Facebook, you can go just right to your search engine. Just put Kia Network, Kearnetwork is Kia Network on Facebook and on YouTube. You can watch us live from there. You have nothing, absolutely nothing to fear. Keep watching and continue to share the video. Leave your comments right on our live Facebook feed. Top Criminal Code condemns U.S. sanction on officials. The International Criminal Code, the ICC, has voted to... The International Criminal Court, the ICC, has vowed to continue its judicial work after U.S. President Donald Trump signed an order to impose sanctions on its staff. The ICC said it stands firmly by its personnel, and the order seeks to harm its independence and impartial work. Trump order accuses of its illegitimate and baseless action after the ICC issued an arrest warrant for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu over alleged war crimes in Gaza, which Israel denies. The ICC also issued a warrant for Hamas. The ICC is a global court, although the US and Israel are not members, with the power to bring in prosecutions for genocide, crimes against humanity, and war crimes. In a statement, it said the ICC condemned the issuance by the US of an executive order seeking to impose sanctions on its officials and harm its independent and impartial judicial work. It stood by its personnel, pledging to continue to provide justice and hope to millions of innocent victims of atrocities across the world. In recent years, the court has issued arrest warrant for Russian President Vladimir Putin over alleged war crimes in Ukraine, Taliban leader for prosecuting Afghan girls and women. Good, let's go and take more stories. Please leave your comments right on our live Facebook feed. Your suggestions, whatever you think, ask us. There are questions. Your commendations are also needed. Let's go back to the United States and see what is coming up from the UC headquarters. USAID could slash staff to hundreds after placing most of them on leave. American Foreign Aid Agency could see itself slashed from about 10,000 to fewer than 300 globally. Wow. From 10,000 to 300? As the Trump administration make major cuts to government spending. All but a handful of essential staff are already set to be placed on administrative leave at midnight on Friday, including 1,000 based abroad. An online notice says a plan is being prepared for the return travels and termination of non-essential contractors. One union representing employees, which is involved in a legal challenge to the plan, told the BBC, the US partner CBS News, that just 294 staff have been deemed essential. John cuts back on USAID, championed by its cost-cutting advice, Elon Musk, have opened the global aid system with hundreds of programs already frozen in countries around the world. This is not a good sign. We have brothers and sisters that are working with USAID in Liberia. Let's come to Africa and take some African news and see it. Trying to get African news for you right here. Let's go to the DRC. People are afraid. BBC visits DRC. City under rebels' control. When I first drove into the city of Goma in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, it was hard to tell I had to enter a conflict zone. Goma residents filled the streets a few miles from the border with Uganda. Commuters headed to work. Hawkers sold goods by roadside, and taxi drivers streamed to win customers. It only took a few minutes to realize there was a new government in town. I reached a checkpoint near the police post, formerly run by the Congolese authority. Gun-toting fighters from the M23 rebel group stopped my car. That is an audio from someone from the BBC who went to do some investigation in the Democratic Republic of Congo. We can come back to talk about the issues here in Liberia. So we will go to Kevin and welcome him right now. Let's welcome Kevin. Kevin, I don't know whether it's Mac 2 you're using today. Yeah, let's talk. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm not hearing myself.
Just go ahead. I think the problem is from that side.
It's a wonderful piece there from around the world, and of course it's a hats off to the American government, with the level of coordination with our Liberians, our citizens there that are expected to be back in country. So we are calling on the strong operation and strong cooperation, that there will be no chip starts between the American government and that of Liberia. Anyway, however, Liberia seeks a dialogue with U.S. over deportation.
Yeah.
So,
we saw all of those stories, and the government have said there is no. We'll get to those political issues. Just wanted to talk about the Kia Humanitarian Foundation quickly.
Okay.
The Kia Humanitarian Foundation, owner of Kia Radio and 95.9. We are now, and we need to say this to the public, we are now recruiting volunteer sales agents. Those of you who have expertise in marketing, you think you can talk to people to market their products with us, and you think you have the skills to, our boss in the United States, Monarchishan, the general, is saying, hi guys, thank you so much, sir.
Is that would be invitation?
Yeah, it's an open invitation for
agent.
Yeah, volunteer agents for sales, for the sales department. Those of you who are interested, you can come to our radio station here on the UN Drive, right on the UN Drive, opposite the BTC Barrack, adjacent the Radita Market. You can come to our offices here, and we can sit to talk with you. Sales agent job is a job pay based on commission basis. So you manage to talk to people to advertise with us, to do business with us. You have a commission. So the more business you bring, the more commission you get. So it is a form of employment as well. Yeah, it is a form of employment, and our percentage here, in terms of getting you something is very lucrative. It's very, very, very good. So we can boast on that. You come to us, we have the conversation. So it's an open invitation to all of you who want to be sales agent. Sales agent are needed at Kia Communications Network, Kia Radio 95.9. The work of a sales agent, is to look for businesses. Kevin, you want to peel the the stuff for nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Let
not
me
doing
just-
free advertisement
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
for Aqualife.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so
Yeah, something else.
yeah, so let me close your mic. So we are looking for sales agents. Yeah, we are looking for sales agents. So you can just come to Kia Radio. We will be paying you based on commission basis. That is the business you bring. The more businesses you are able to bring to us, the commission, the more you have the commissions coming to you. So again, it is a good opportunity for young people. We highly encourage females to join us here. The females got a way to, like my boss lady said, the female brain are wired differently. They think differently, and the way they do their stuff is different. They have that spirit of, convincing people. So we may just want a lot of women to join us in this pursuit of making Care Radio the number one in Liberia and in Maserado County in Liberia. So again, we need sales agents, we need marketing agents, those who will go out there, talk to businesses to advertise with us, and as you do that, you have a commission. That is, you'll be paid through commission basis. So we just need to put this out. You can come to our offices here. Better still, you can call the numbers. Let me give my number so that some of you who want to be a part, you can call that number. Don't worry. You can come. We'll just direct you to the office. You will come, and we will have the conversation with you. So we have it online already. We posted the position online so that people can take advantage. But if you want to reach out, you can reach out to me. I mean, there's no problem with that. You can reach out to me 0770 0778, sorry, 0778 440964. Again, 0778 440964 is that number you can reach out to, and then we can have the conversation for you to come if you are interested in being one of our sales agents. Well, the Kia Humanitarian Foundation is going to help 100 persons enter the University of Liberia. And all of this good news, I've not seen people commending this. This is a very good news. And to get people entering the University of Liberia, we will pay for the entrance for you. We'll do your processing. We'll make sure that the money that you are supposed to pay are paid directly to the UL, and we'll process you through the entrance. You take the entrance, and then we can begin from there. We are doing that for 100 persons who are very keen and very desire of entering the University of Liberia. So we'll do that once the University of Liberia announces new entrance date. Of course, we will be glad to be a help to 100 persons who want to be a part of this. So we encourage all of you. Once that pilot project starts, we will be counting on you to be a part of it. It's very, very important. It's very necessary. Let's join ranks to making Liberia better. And the best way we can do it, our CEO is saying, is through education. He and his darling wife, along with his team in the United States, are fighting to bring in dignity to one's life. To send someone to school in Liberia, especially paying the entrance fees of the person, is worth commending. And we're going to do that for 100 persons who want to enter the University of Liberia. We're going to do that. So that is on us. That is on the Kia Humanitarian Foundation. Yeah, it is very good. Good as good can be. We have come to talk about some of the issues regarding our country. On yesterday, we were talking about the LEC, the Liberia Electricity Corporation, and we were talking about how we can leverage on the outages, that is ongoing, how we can be a part, and how we can. So we were just talking randomly. 1 minute. Okay. Calvin is here already, so let me put Calvin in. Okay. Calvin, yes, welcome back. Yeah, so we were just talking yesterday about the LEC.
Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about how the Ivorian government, or not the government, but the Ivorian company that is providing electricity that is giving Liberia a portion of their electricity.
Okay.
They were able to cut down the megawatts that they are giving us. They were giving us some significant portion, but it was cut down first. This is the second time it's been cut. It's been cut down now from 50 megawatts to 7. And that is very insignificant to feed the population of our country. We know we're having problem with the hydro in terms of the way it functions during dry season, So yeah, we were just talking about it. So we just want to take some time out to talk about the LEC again. Then we can roll up. So you can just begin from there.
Okay, so it is a significant one there that we talk about. This one we really need Liberians participation in this conversation because it's actually going to help us. We need to hear from you, those of you in the communities. For me, on this LEC, I think there should be a situation that should have been handled a long time. LEC should not be the problem for us. In the current dispensations of our society, Liberia now should have graduated from an LEC connected, countries or countries who are going to aid us with megawatts. I don't know how you call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we now should not be depending on another country feeding us with another power source. I can remember again, Africa's cut off our supply.
Mhm.
At the time when we were indebted and we couldn't get into Africa's system and other stuff. And so I don't know. We want something, but we don't want to pay for it. And this is creating serious problem for our country. LEC now there we are having serious problems. You have businesses running, and people cannot get the current. You have homes who want to fill in the meters, to carry on their. You have community. This time now we should not be into serving another community today, and another community of today, tomorrow, another community on. This should not be the problem of the LEC. Now, what we need from government now is, okay, we are going to place in our national budget about 40 million, into our LEC to ensure that the fluctuation of electricity cannot be a rampant situation that Liberians face. Okay, so now, having said that, now, if you place all of this structure in this system, I don't think we should be depending on other countries who will be able to, when we don't have the means to pay for what was signed in as a memorandum of understanding. Then at the end of the day, a country is being called because we as a country have been reneging on a system or on every agreement that was signed. A bilateral agreement that was signed between both countries. I don't think we should also be doing this now. The LEC, it is time now. Now when they're ready to set power tech, how will people not be on power tech? If it's a community today, the current is not very strong there. The voters that are coming in that community is not very. I don't know. Now I see polls being planted, and they said they are the management team at the EDC is working on some things to ensure that between now to May, April to May, so that the country can have a stable electricity, so that all over Liberia and these environments, can be electrified. It's an applaud. But this should not be now. This should have been ever since Liberia now at this stage. 107 so more, and then we still have not graduated from a mere Edison, a structure. We have not graduated from that system. Now when you sleeping low, you will sweat until why will you serve a community today in another community? What is the reason of this? How many transformers do we have in this country? Why can't we work on our hardship? Why is it that all of the tap bombs that we have, what can we open? I need 4 or 5 so that we can have sufficient, energy for the country. But it's so sad to have here and to see that whatever water that was being supplied
Press and Public Affairs at the Ministry of National Defense, Mr. Anthony Boaka, is speaking to us on this program. We thought to give the armed forces of Liberia a little bit of treat, because they are our guardian men and women in arms. And, when their day coming, we normally have to celebrate with them. And it is very, okay. Yeah, somebody have already agreed to be one of our sales agents. We will talk to you right after here. The person have already sent a message. Thanks so much. We encourage you to call as we go along, as we open the lines. Please, we will encourage you to call as well. Yeah, so again, you listen to the Director of Press and Public Affairs at the Ministry of National Defense, Honorable Anthony Boakai, as he drilled us through with all of the activities lined up for the Armed Forces Day celebration. We wish our guardian men and women in arms a very wonderful Armed Forces Day as they anticipate to celebrate. But again, we're talking about the LEC, and like yesterday we did, the LEC is a priority to a lot of Liberians, Calvin. A lot of Liberians believe that LEC is the way out. There's a man who called yesterday, and I empathize with him. I see a lot of people in his shoes. He said something. He said his wife isn't making business in recent time because of the current. They've bought their credits, put it in their meter, but they can't get current. Sure, she sell these frozen thing, maybe sour milk or something, or water or whatever it is she sell, but she cannot sell it without electricity. Yeah. So he called yesterday and he was frustrated. I really sat in my seat and I empathized with him. But there are thousands, there are hundreds of people in his shoes that are actually going through what that particular man is going through with his wife selling, and she can't be able to face a market. She can't be able to sell because there is no LEC. Several other persons are going through similar strains. We know what is happening. But again, like I said yesterday, Calvin, the LEC problem is not with the Joseph Newman Boaka's government. And we got to make this very clear. The problem that LEC faces today, the problem that LEC is facing, is not the making of the Unity Party, Joseph Newman Boaka's Unity Party government. Instead, it is an old age problem. Yeah. It is a problem that we would have mitigated, we would have remedied the situation ever since before getting here. But again, it boils down to the way we spend our money in our country. The other day, we were just talking about wasteful spending. Kevin, we are doing a great job here. Just that the public, maybe the public will not want to appreciate us. After we talk about Swakoko Dennis, do you know that the LACC have invicted?
Yeah, an investigation is ongoing.
The LACC have invicted.
There was a the government called Kohu.
Yeah, the whole Kohu there.
Yeah.
So we uncover the truth, and that's why we put all the evidence online for people to see. That is what we do here at Care Radio. Our issue, our quest is to make Liberia better. We owe loyalty to no political institution. And I just need to make that disclaimer. We do not owe loyalty to any political party. But this electricity problem, we'll come to the other issues. This electricity problem, it is a problem that should have been mitigated ever since. But we continue to drag our feet. We continue to drag until here we are today. We are depending on other countries for greater power sharing. We are depending on other countries to give us what it is, in terms of electricity. It should not be that way. If we can get towards a point, or we can get to a point where we can have a power plant in a way that it serves our people, we need to do it. Because this thing about LEC is a continuous problem. Every time, every year, LEC will release. Once we enter dry season, so we enter dry season, will always be like that.
So we have to find a solution. How can we remedy the situation now that when dry season comes? Because this hampers businesses. People who doing especially foods on commodities and other stuff. You have them even at my house. My bus is open 24/7 because you cannot close it now. You cannot even have something saved in the bus because of this thing, fluctuation of the electricity. We are calling on our electricity corporation. This is time for Liberians to benefit from the quote unquote LEC. We begging you. Let us put this in the commonwealth. Let the people understand this one now. We're begging you, our people. Let the people benefit from what they own, meaning what they pay for. Your distributor meters, that's the people should buy the current and put in the meter. People place their tokens in the meters, meter is not on. Now, in some of the communities, the current is not strong there. All right? Okay, now they say I was saying something that now I was just taking some tour and saw a new post being planted in some communities, and it's on the floor. Yes, bravo. But let us do more. Planting the poles and connecting the tension lines and putting the meters on the private. But how can we maintain the electricity through the transformer? The transformer will be hanging, but there is no electricity. So how can we maintain? Okay. So now I asked a question around there to one of the supervisors. I said, well, these problems that we face with every time, right? Now we have this problem, right? Now you guys now planting poles. You guys expected to install a transformer. What is the guarantee that a constant electricity is been stabilized? This is what we want. What happened? Now we don't have this system where gasoline or generator now everywhere in Monrovia and these environments. You have many people also burning from the generator stuff and carbon dioxide and other stuff. Because people put a generator on, leave it on the porch, and then leave it in the kitchen. I mean, it's a sad news. Liberia by this time now should be graduating. We should graduate from this system now and enter into a system that Liberian will benefit.
Yeah, so the LEC thing is very important. We'll keep talking about it. Mr. Money Kitchen say hi guys. Israel Bowiasie, our former station manager, our former acting station manager, Mr. Israel Bowiasie, say thanks for the great job, my brother. Thank you so much. And he says I'm following up from my office in Central Monrovia. Tomorrow is my birthday, so please don't forget. I cannot forget your birthday. You are not just a boss, but you are also a close confidant and a close friend. So I cannot forget your birthday. So pre-birthday to you, Chief. And trust me, tomorrow morning, I will have to call you. I'll post your pictures. We can, how we roll. Don't worry about that. I got that cover, okay? Yeah. There will be small, there will be a bit of plebonization, after, the whole thing will, go plebonize. Maybe you can choose your place, build something, man. How we can do it. Yeah, so that is Mr. Israel Bowiasie of Kings. Yeah, of Kings 88.5. And he used to be our former acting station manager here before leaving, but he's a very, very good friend of mine. So let me say happy pre-birthday to you. Again, the LEC issue, Calvin, we will continue to talk about it. It's not just affecting a certain group of people. It's affecting everyone. It's affecting business people. We sit in this country, Calvin, we cry about how we want investors. We want investors to come to the country. Why is it that investors are not coming to the country? Why aren't people investing into the country? And to be honest with you, and all of you out there will bear me witness, for a person who got business idea to invest in a country like Liberia, he looks out or she looks out for few things. What are those things? Road infrastructure. Kevin, where are we with road infrastructure in our country? We are still struggling with road infrastructures. So no investor who wants to come and don't want to settle in in Maserado County, want to go to the hinterland, will want to raise his cash, want to raise his money to go in the bush when there is no road accessibility to even go to where you want to establish his business. So investors look out for what? Road connectivity and road accessibility. If they cannot find that in the country, for them to invest will be difficult. there will be investment fatigue. Now, the next thing that investors look out for is energy. They look out for electricity. I said it yesterday. One of my friends told me, he said, the finest city in the world are electricity. The finest city you can find is electricity. Why? Gavi, if you build a place, the way Kia Radio is so beautiful like this, right? Trust me, if you didn't have light here, the way the studio look beautiful, the studio is, you will not see the beauty of this place. Now, in the night when people passing, that when they know, the other day somebody called me I was home. They said, "My man, I passed to your office. Look, the place look beautiful from the outside. You can know that that place is an office." I said, "But you are just seeing it from the outside, but you enter inside. You see what we have there, you will not ask questions, you will know that, because electricity, you know why they saw the beauty of the place? It was because of electricity. So investors look out for electricity. If they do not see the country having significant reserve source of energy, they cannot invest in that country. So it's not that Liberia is a bad country to invest in. The next thing the investor look out for is the rule of law. The investor look for a country where when people steal, when people do wrong, they are held accountable.
There must be a protection.
There must be protection. So if the investor he get that protection to say, well, if I go to the country to go invest and something happen, I got the justice system there that will give back or give me my right or to see into it, it's a problem. So when the investor get issue with the justice system, a problem. The investor get issue with infrastructure, especially road, they will have issue. When they have issue with electricity, they will not come to your country. You will cry blood. They will not come. So all of these things, when you see us talking about electricity, is because we want the country to improve. If we got electricity in this country, we will not tell investors to come. Liberia is rich. Brother, some of the natural resources we have in this country, no country got it. No country, absolutely. No country got some of the resources we have. Somebody was telling me about a resource that is in Liberia. One of the resources in Liberia that is very important for making of nuclear weapons. They said they can use something to do. It's a geologist who was telling me. I was like, really? I said, Liberia is such a rich country. Liberia is such a country that no investor will say they won't invest in Liberia. But they look at these things, they look at the infrastructure, the road infrastructure. If these things are not placed on a serious priority, trust me, investors will be sitting with their money and looking for other countries. You think Ghana and Nigeria are better than us? No, they do not have anything there better than us in terms of resources. We have the resources here. How can we? If there is a gold bust, if there is a gold bust in Maryland, and there is maybe a mineral or so that has been discovered, how do investors go to invest their money in that place? No road accessibility, no road network. It's a problem. So no electricity. Electricity is a problem. We are yet coming. What discourages me and pisses me the most is that we are yet to even settle Maserado current issue. Before we even settle, now I'm even going big to even just say Maserado. We are yet to settle Monrovia electricity issue, the capital city of Liberia, Monrovia. To just settle Monrovia electricity problem, we are yet to settle before we talk about Maserado, a whole county. We are yet to do it. So our country is we are actually somewhere that is actually I don't know. I really don't know what we'll do, but our country is somehow going down in terms of energy. So I empathize with the people that for me yesterday I told the people, I said, me, I get electricity to my home. LEC, that's what I mean. But community current, I'm taking it, I'm paying. The money I'm paying is too much. Do I want LEC? Yes. I want the LEC. I want the the LEC current. That's what I want. I want current from the government.
At the end of the month, I pay $50 for.
That's the same thing I'm paying. Per arm. Me, I told you one arm, said my brother, and I want to take 2 arms. If you take 2 arms, I sign. You want your own. The rest of the other one, empire, your crab block. But I'm just saying, if Coming, if we get LEC, right, to our places, then right, like where I live in Providence, if I get LEC and put $50 on my meter, you know how much current, how much use I will have for the current? That means I can use my microwave, I can use my stove, I can use too many things to to get my life very comfortable. But the community current
It's so sad.
add percolator, the simple percolator to it.
Sometimes
Go off.
you can't even put your phone. Your phone you plug it, it's on.
So percolator, just put percolator on, the whole current go off. It finished. You the break out trade because they are not even sending the full 1 amp to you, but we're paying $50. So if LEC, and like I said yesterday, I was making my own suggestion. I said, listen, it has reached a stage where we have to look for companies, we have to look for private companies who are interested in having and buying, whether they will buy share or they will come and take over LEC, generate the current, sell it, and take their percentage and give the other percentage to government. I think it will be a good thing. We got to reach that stage where we make that decision. I know it's a tough decision to make, but we have to reach that stage, or else our citizens will cry every year. Once we hit dry season, man coffee, hydro power plant, you want to generate the current is supposed to generate, forget it. We'll start having issue. Within season time, the current start to flow again. So we only use current in a particular season. When do we really need electricity? We need electricity mostly dry season because the homes, some of the houses, because very hot, and you're not able to stay in the heat. So again, LEC problem is an old age problem. We expect that this government will do something. As LEC just posted something on their Facebook page that they have signed a contract with one other company again. They signed a contract with one company. I don't know the company name, but they were trying to talk about the company. So yeah.
So we are calling on the Liberia Legislative Corporation to go beyond. It is time now to actually go beyond. We cannot have all of these, poorest, smallest countries around the world that have gone far beyond in terms of electricity. Our neighboring countries, look at Guinea, look at Ghana, look at South Africa, Bangladesh, Tanzania, Kenya. We far better than these people in terms of resources and other stuff. But these people are going far better than what we say have here. So we are calling on you there, those of you that are actually on top of the energy, regulatory system. We are encouraging you to do better. What is needed to have electricity stable in Liberia? I think we have to discuss that into our national budget so that we can graduate from this thing. This is too long now.
Yeah, every year, team, every year, like brother, the same thing, we just keep doing the same thing and expect different results.
So Liberia seek dialogues with deputation, it's a serious concern here. The government of Liberia, I don't know which one of the dialogue that they want to have with the American government. Whether they want to dialogue that the people should remain there or they should stay or come back. But I think that one is beyond Liberia. And for me, the only thing that, because whatever America does, America still depends on other African countries, to aid it. In terms of aiding, America cannot stand on her own. Yeah, I must say this for free. America cannot stand on her own. Even Liberia, I mean, what we as a country, gave it to America. This is the reason that America cannot just take this. Just cannot just leave us alone. And those who are independent country, but we are still, supporting them one way or the other. They are the world superpower we are aware. But other African countries around the world, they are still, even Nigeria. You know how many tons of gasoline that are going to America? Even Ghana, there are other countries that even helping. So they should really, Desmond, I think they said Donald Trump taking now and should be very careful because other African countries stop the support that they gave to them, it will also bad for them. I know.
You know, the whole deportation thing, the reason why I've been taking my time to talk about it is because it's on other sides. Is on the side of the American people, is also on the side of the African. There are other people who the people some of the people that have been deported, they are people who have committed heinous crimes in the United States.
Yeah, sure. You know,
And they
people
bring
who
the people
enter
country.
illegally,
Yeah. There are some people who have entered the people country.
illegally.
And so the way like broad people can just come into the country anyway, anyhow, you know, that's not how other people countries look. You can tell me you spend 15, 20 years or so, and at the end of the day, you are yet to regularize your status. So again, but I think the American government needs to slow down. There are some things they're doing now that may haunt America in the future. Yeah, African countries are small countries and they certainly, but bulk of the resources that America extract comes from Africa. And that's the reality. We can shy away from this. Yeah, it comes from America. So I mean, it comes from Liberia, I mean, and Africa as a whole. So we think that the American people got to be a little bit careful.
I've been moderate.
The president will have to you have to rethink some of the decisions. I'm told there are sporadic protests ongoing in the United States about some of his policies and stuff like that.
A lot of Liberians there at the embassy accredited in the United States.
Yeah, so
I read there was a huge protest there.
Okay, so we look forward. The government has said that they are not aware of any deportation of the Liberian citizens, but they are in talks with the American government. We hope that they can swiftly intervene so that our brothers, because some of the videos that are coming out of America are horrible. I saw a video where a black man, I don't know which nationality is that, but I saw the dogs, chewing his hands or doing something to him, which was very appalling. It was bad. So have to be careful. They have to take their time. So that is it. But I just want to narrow on two things quickly. Representative Musa Hassan Belete wrote something on his Facebook page, and I wanted us to talk about that quickly. And then just a minute.
Yeah.
Honorable William Vani Dakar is listening, former representative of District number 17. Honorable Dakar is a very, 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 very good man. And we are very glad to have him listening to us on the radio. Thanks so much, sir, for listening. We appreciate you. I mean, the fact that you can take up your time to listen to us, that is so laudable. You are one of our mentors, and we are very proud to have you, Honorable William Van Dakar, there in District number 17, former representative of the district, and an opinion leader in Liberia. I mean, you still got a stake in Liberia, a very huge stake. You know why, right? You're gonna say, take your stake and carry somewhere else. But he's a very good man. He's a very good man. I mean, if Liberia got few of the men like Honorable Dakel, trust me, you have a very good Liberia. So we read what Musa Belete wrote, but this letter came from the LACC to Madam Rosalind Swakoko Dennis. She was invited. The LACC wrote her. The very day she was supposed to appear, she wrote the LACC and told the LACC that she will not be able to attend. The LACC wrote her back and told her, no, you will have to come. Let's read the letter that was written by the LACC. February 6th, that was yesterday. Swakoko Dennis, blah, blah, blah. Honorable Rosalind Swakoko Dennis, President, CEO, National Oil Company of Liberia, Nukar, Moravia, Liberia. Dear Honorable Dennis, letter of invitation. The Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, the LACC, acknowledged receipt of your letter dated February 6, 2025, being the same day you were scheduled to appear for an inquiry into an allegation of financial improprieties and act of corruption allegedly carried out by the administration of the National Oil Company of Liberia, NOCAR, honor your leadership as the President CEO between the period of July to December 2024. In your letter, you request that the Commission, the LACC, grants you an extension for your appearance on Wednesday, February 12, 2025, as you could not meet the scheduled date for your appearance due to a trip out of Monrovia. In lieu of the above, the Commission hereby informs you that its investigation is time-bound and will not tolerate any further procrastination into the matter at hand. As such, the details of your new appointment have been arranged as follows. Date, Monday, February 10, 2025. Time, 11 o'clock a.m. Venue, LACC headquarters, Tupitelo Curve, Oro, Liberia. You are hereby advised to come along with your legal counsel for the investigation. You are further informed that your failure or refusal to appear on the date and time specified in this letter without any justifiable reasons or excuse shall leave the Commission with no other alternative but to cause your arrest. Please cooperate and avoid embarrassment. Sincerely yours, Councilor Alexandra Kroma Zo, Executive Chairperson. You listen to the letter from the LACC. The letter from the LACC is very clear. And we flagged the issue with the issue of the cars. When I got the documents, I posted them online on our online platform. We discussed them here. The following day, the LACC invited her for question. That is the work we do. When we started talking about wastage in government, and we started talking about the way government monies are being spent, and the way people are, the representative of District Number 7 in Nima County wrote this on his Facebook page. This is it. Let me read what Mr. Musa Hassan Belete wrote. Okay, this is it. Let me read it quickly. We don't have luxury of time. Official statement for Honorable Musa Hassan Belete, Representative District Number 7, Nima County. Leaders must lead by example. That is what he placed there. February 5, 2025. As the rule of law caucus indicates, the suspension of U.S. assistance to users poses a grave danger to our economy. We must be prepared to take decisive actions to protect our schools, hospitals, and the security of our state. To this end, as the representative of District Number 7 in Nimba County, I wish to announce today that I have taken the first step towards mitigating this crisis. I called upon my colleagues in the 55th legislature to follow suit. I am voluntarily reducing my salary and benefits by 50%. And urge my fellow lawmakers to do the same. Furthermore, I will ensure that these funds are allocated to a specific area that directly impact the people of my districts. In consultation with the management of Cyclopia Comprehensive Health Center, I have decided to dedicate 50% of my salary and benefit from now till December towards the well-being of this vital institution. The hospital administration informed me that their 2025 budget was cut from 120,000 to 75,000, jeopardizing their ability to undertake meaningful projects and improved services. You can go further into the statement, blah, 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 blah. But the meat of the whole thing is that he has decided to cut his salary by 50%. We have seen people cut their salaries by 50%, but the trickle-down effect of these cuts have not been seen on the Irish Liberians. So it's not about cutting the salary. It's a very good thing to just announce and write on Facebook that, yes, I'm cutting my salary. Last time we checked, the Maserado County Senator, Honorable Darius DeLong, cut his salary, but we are not seeing the trickle-down effect on the ordinary people of Monserrate. So again, another lawmaker is cutting his salary. We hope that this one will have a trickle-down effect. So, Calvin, you have something to say about it?
Yeah, my concern has been drawn to the cutting down of salaries, and that should be used into the district development accounts. That is the district development fund. Just what you were saying, we had DeLong, the senator from Monserrate, before his ascendancy at the House of Senate there. This was the same mentor, the same idea that brought him to permanence today. The Liberians, especially people from around Monserrate, saw the needs that, oh yeah, at least the country will have the youth, being participatory in some of our youthful programming that we have within the district, and we'll have more youth development, developmental oriented programs, within the district. But then having a Senate at the capital now, it's sort of turn around. So for me, if lawmakers or people who wanting to own, or people who want to ascend to power, will be coming to the people in the country, in the district, and they saying those things, for me, I didn't see it as a means of winning the hearts of the people. I think the right thing should be done now. The citizens of the constituents will see you as a person who is about to make change. Okay, one who wanting to bring change within the country. This is the party. If you want to come to the people, don't use your own immediate coming out to say things that they will not hear. For me, I don't give ears to those things anymore. You can use that as the own volition to come out and rig the election. You don't do that. So I think our lawmakers, or those who want to come into power, should change the narrative and bring in new ideas, so that, because people will get tired with these kind of things.
Yeah, it's becoming rhetorical. It's becoming rhetorical, and every time people come, I'll cut my salary, I'll do this 50%, and at the end of the day, the trickle down effect is not being seen. But let's take a few words from some of the people doing business with us. This is Inside Liberian, Care Radio 95.9. My name is Morris Desmond, but of course, Calvin Gray is in Studio B. But we will have this short break. When we come back, we open the lines and take your calls on some of the issues that we have flagged. Whatever issues have intrigued you or have precipitated your call, we will definitely take your calls just right after this break that we are about to take.
This is Amazing Care Home Health Services. This is a home health agency. We send nurses and home health aides to patients' homes and take care of them, provide medical and non-medical services for them in their homes. So that's what we're doing. This is the office space where the high-end process is rendered.
Also the assisting admin at Amazing Care. I've been with this company since 2014 when we were making nothing. And we were literally in the basement of our apartment. This is how growth have brought us this far. 2-bedroom apartment, and we were literally using the basement and the garage space to carry on this business. And because of growth, we moved here on 2019, and we've been here since 2019 doing this. And God has been so faithful along the way, and we're still going strong. You can see this is the office of Amazing Care. We want to welcome the Care Network in here.
SOG. Are you looking for that special furniture or electronic appliance that give your home or office beauty? Now visit Cozy Home for the latest beds and decks, chairs and tables, or that special TV, air condition, or other electronic products for the best price in town. Cozy Home is on the 3rd Street Single opposite All Education Ministry with all that you're looking for. Call us on 0887 111 101 or visit us on the 3rd Street Single. Cozy Home, the best in town for furniture and electronics.
We are feeling, baby.
I say, my people, you're not hear about the Liberian owned business called Jessita Incorporated, right on UN Drive in Clay Street?
Small. What kind of place business you talking about again, so?
I'm talking about our own Liberian business called Jessita Incorporated, right down Clay Street before UN Drive intersection.
My man, tell me more about Jessita.
I say, my people, Jessita specializes in entertainment and delicious food, so local food like kabagi and all. They get European and Western dishes with all kinds of special finger food, man. And they can do free delivery for their customers. Not all. Jessita get one nice and decent guest house fully air conditioned with unlimited Wi-Fi services. The people motor are value for cheap, yeah, and they're home far away from home.
Hey Jessita, that place like my new spot now.
Call Jessita today on 0775 762 906. My Liberian people, let's promote our own Liberian business, Jessita Incorporated. It is the #1 stop center for your small operation.
Everybody pot balling, my pot can ball. When your partner balling, run down to Price Master to get that heat that will make it ball till it's really balling.
Oh yes, Price Master is the solution to that boiling problem, bringing into Liberia high quality American products for different needs.
At Price Master, we have life-saving drugs for that long-standing health complication. We are restoring life through the Price Master Drug Center on Camp Johnson Road for affordable prices or cost.
That's not all. Price Master has cosmetic, furniture, electronic, and other appliances for homes, schools, and offices. Price Master also got the baby's cover with nutritional food, water, toys, and many more.
Price Master is located at Camp Johnson Road and Perry Street intersection, or you can call us on 0886 552 304 or 0775 323 761, or better still WhatsApp us on +231 770 390 441.
Price Master, the master for all American food, medicine, furniture, toys, cosmetics, detergent, and many more.
Okay, welcome back, folks, to Inside Liberia on Kia Radio 95.9. And of course, we are beaming live from our studios here in Central Monrovia, right on the UN Drive, opposite the BTC Barrack, adjacent the Radita Market. And we are glad to have all of you. Now you can troop into the lines and let's have the conversation right here on this great program Inside Liberia on Kia Radio 95.9. Let's activate the numbers and have your interactions here to participate. Call us up on the following numbers: 0770 573 477, 0770 573 477, 0881 871 670 are the numbers you can call to be a part of the program Inside Liberia on Kia Radio 95.9. And we are glad to always have all of you here with us. We can take your calls now: 0770 573 477, 0770 573 477, 881 871 670 are the numbers you can call. Tell us what the LEC looks like at your place as well, and some of the corruption issues we've been able to talk about, the deportation and everything. You can talk about any other matter. Today is Friday, so we are less political. On a Friday we keep it less like this. So 0770 573 477, 0770 573 477 or 0881 871 670 are the numbers you can call now to be a part of the program inside Liberian Care Radio 95.9. And of course, you can visit the businesses that you've heard, Jacita Incorporated, and all of the. Let's go to the lines now and start to pick your calls. Good evening. Good evening. We're trying to get. We are coming. Just with me on the line. We're trying to get. I don't know why this thing is like this. Good evening. Hello. Good evening. Oh, what is this? This jack is giving problem. Are you there? Good evening. Yeah. Well, thanks for asking. Let's hear you. Oh, you calling us from Dwazo Magibi. Let's hear you. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Thank you so much. She said if LEC don't get a current, they can just cut their line. It's better than for them to say they having current. When the current coming in, like Christmas, like it cool. In fact, out of that, the ripple effect that they have been able to accrue is that most of their appliances have blown off. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so troubling. But you can call us up. Let's hear from you too. Wherever you are, let's hear from you on the LEC situation. 0770 573 477 0770 573 477 0881 871 670 are the numbers you can call to be a part of the program inside Liberian Care Radio 95.9. We are very glad to discuss the LEC matter because you know why? LEC affects everyone. Those of you who have the LEC current at your disposal, you are not receiving the current you're supposed to receive because there is now power shedding from the LEC. So we know all of these things, but we want to know the impact of it on your businesses, on your life, and the rest of it. That's why we've opened this conversation for all of you. 0770 570 573 477 0770 573 477 0881 670 871 670 are the numbers. 0770 573 477 0881 871. This person gone off. Call us up on the numbers and let's hear the impact it is having on you. The LEC fluctuation, let's hear the impact it's having on you, on your businesses. 0770 573 477 0770 573 477 0881 871 670 are the numbers you can call now. And let's talk about the LEC situation. We have 10 more minutes. 6 o'clock, our news team will be here, and we have to give them time to get prepared and get prepped, you know, as they bring you full bulletin of news from the news center. And of course, we can only want to see a better Liberia. And the way to have a better Liberia, if all of us continue to talk about the issues that are very, very pertinent to the growth of our country, Liberia. And the way to talk about it is for us to talk about it in a safer way, and to clean the attention of government, to clean the attention of our government to getting involved with it. Let's take this person. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Twice on Markibi County. Let's hear you. Please go. Please lower the volume of your monitor in the back. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
And now LC is not doing what we do for. Remember I said you imagine, we sometimes ask 2 or 1 week, 2 weeks, putting into our backs. Now, there are certainly a lot of people on the show like that. They're not going to. You know what I'm saying? No exactly 1 minute, 2 minutes. After researching our data, and that's what we say. But please, I'm asking, the United States government, I said they have settled all to 30 feet to look at the city. That's what now. They're not. Let them all the entire Russia, the entire Russia, this is still a national rule. It's a national rule. And entering through. No calling. This is that. Criminal and box. I live in the station. Criminal are moving to our zero food because the life security that is not personalized first. Second thing I have to say is about watching your parents. I can very soon. I know what is going on in this. The reason being, this will alone take 200,000 to what do a bridge. A bridge, a simple man. So I know what he said concerning government salary, he will do it. So we need to thank you for that. And for our liking content in darkness, we don't know what to say. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much for being a part of the program inside Liberia on Kia Radio 95.9. You can put forth your calls as well 0770 573 477 0881 871 670. Let's talk about the LEC matter. Let's see what impact it's having on you. Let's go back to the line. Talk to this person. Good evening. Good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay, this person left the line 0770 573 477 0770 573 477 0881 871 670 are the numbers you can call to be a part of the program. Inside Liberia on Kia Radio 95.9, we can take just 2 more calls and then we can call it a day. We are just a few minutes away from news time. Our folks here will have to come to. Let's take this person. Good evening. Good evening. Let's hear you quickly. Let's hear you from District 16. Yeah, we're hearing you.
One of the things that LSD are doing, let me tell you, LSD is that we cannot supply everyone, but the problem of them, they have to switch things. But they were some of my area and this, for the past 2 years, our transformer and we went to the office and say we have them together. And two and a half years, for the government to rule more than everything because we have to compare value more at the end of the day, we cannot do about some of the people now, anything that generated bomb. And where is all of our small station in the electoral duty? So I said, I don't know, what are somebody here, they don't come in, they are the 1 year, I heard it. We cannot do about them. So they need to grab on these things. I need to be done in general, the activity. So thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for your participation. Always listen to Kia Radio 95.9. We can take our final call 0770 573 477 0881 871 670. Let's hear the impact of the power outages that you've been experiencing in your various communities. The LEC boss, the new LEC managing director, upon taking over, assure Liberians that there will be no electricity outage for more than 8 hours, but we've seen it going for a week or so. Let's take this person. Good evening. Yeah, good evening. Let's hear you. Let's hear you from district number 13. Okay. All right. So yeah, we can take one more, and then I can call it a presentation. We can take one more. We can call it a presentation. 0770-573-477, 0770-573-477, 0881-871-670 are the numbers you can call. Let's hear the impact of the LEC on your community and on your businesses. Those of you they have impacted. Other people say they normally cook. I mean, if I get LEC, I'll do the same. Cook soup for 1 week or 2 weeks. Put it in the bags. And once the current is preserving the food, it wouldn't, get damaged. There are people who food have gotten spoiled. People businesses aren't going because no electricity to cool the drinks. Those of them that are selling cold drinks and stuff. So it's been a whole impact. It's been a whole impact for all of these things. So we are very, very concerned about all of these things that happen. So again, folks, we are gradually fading with time. We want to appreciate all of you, our many callers who have put forth your calls and you've talked about the issues. They are very necessary. We hope central government can listen to some of the issues that have happened and they can mitigate or remedy the situation. Again, it's been the Friday's edition of the program inside Liberia. My name is Maurice Desmond. Brian Calvin was here. And of course, Monday is another great presentation. We hope that we can do our best to talk about all of the issues that impact you as